Real quickly before we begin, I want to thank this video's sponsor, CarMarshal.com. CarMarshal.com can save you lots of money on buying used or new vehicles, cars, trucks, school buses. If you want to save money, I'll have a link in the description down below. I know I'm going to.
Police warned by family San Bruno shooter would go after YouTube, found her before shooting. The father of the San Bruno shooter who opened fire in the YouTube headquarters Tuesday reportedly warned police who talked to his daughter that morning that she hated the company and may go after them. By Matt Agarist, April 4, 2018. San Bruno CA chaos erupted in California on Tuesday as a woman, now identified as 39-year-old San Diego resident Nazim Akdam, walked into YouTube's headquarters and began shooting people with a handgun. Akdam wounded 3 YouTube employees in her rampage before reportedly turning the gun on herself and ending her life. According to a spokesman for the San Francisco General Hospital, a 36-year-old man was in critical condition, a 32-year-old woman was in serious condition and a 27-year-old woman was in fair condition. During the shooting, multiple employees inside the building were updating their family members in real time using social media. One of those employees, Salahuddin Abdul Kafai, a company product manager, posted on Facebook that he was okay before giving his eyewitness account. Abdul Kafai explained to his friends and family incorrectly thinking Akdam was a male that he had a shooting mask on, full body armor and was calmly walking and firing a handgun. He added, "We jumped to the floor then ran as fast as we could." Employee Diana Arnspiger also noted that the shooter had her face covered and was using a big huge pistol. "It was a woman and she was firing her gun. And I just said, 'Shooter,' and everybody started running," Ms. Arnspiger said. Zach Voorhees, 37, a senior software engineer at YouTube, said he also saw the shooter out in the courtyard where she was yelling, "Come at me," or "Come get me." Adding to the mystery surrounding the case, Akdam was reportedly a prolific YouTuber and an animal rights activist. According to reports, Akdam ran a website with an alleged manifesto that targets YouTube for censorship and demonetization of her video content. She wrote on her website, nazimsabs.com, "Be aware. Dictatorship exists in all countries but with different tactics. They only care for personal and short-term profits and do anything to reach their goals even by fooling simple-minded people, hiding the truth, manipulating science and everything, putting public mental and physical health at risk, abusing non-human animals, polluting the environment, destroying family values, promoting materialism and sexual degeneration in the name of freedom and turning people into programmed robots." She goes on to quote Adolf Hitler saying, "Make the lie big, make it simple, keep saying it and eventually they will believe it." The rest of her message targets YouTube and censorship. "There is no free speech in the real world and you will be suppressed for telling the truth that is not supported by the system. Videos of targeted users are filtered and merely relegated so that people can hardly see their videos." As TFTP has reported, YouTube has since started cracking down on channels whose content they deem extreme, and, in some instances, pulling funding for the simple reason that the channel is too small. Akdam was apparently affected by one of these. Though Akdam's main English channel had more than 5,000 subscribers, according to ABC7, many of her videos appeared to be demonetized. Her father confirmed this Tuesday when he told the Bay Area news group that she was angry at YouTube because it had stopped paying her for videos she posted on the platform. YouTube had stopped everything and she was angry, Ismail Akdam said in a telephone interview with the local news agency. According to Ismail, he reported his daughter missing on Monday after she stopped answering the phone for 2 days. Oddly enough, police were apparently in contact with his daughter the day of the shooting as they found her sleeping in a car around 2 a.m. the morning of the shooting. What's more, Ismail reportedly warned police that his daughter may be trying to attack YouTube because she hated the company. As WTOP reports, Mountain View Police spokeswoman Katie Nelson confirmed officers located a woman by the same name asleep in a vehicle asleep in a Mountain View parking lot on Tuesday morning. Ms. Nelson said the woman declined to answer further questions but would not be drawn on whether police were warned Akdam might go to YouTube. Adding even more mystery to this shooting is that even though Akdam's website was rife with anti-YouTube sentiment, and her father reportedly warned police about his daughter's hatred of the company, law enforcement said the shooting was being investigated as a domestic dispute. The Free Thought Project will keep reporting on this situation as it unfolds.
Shots fired to the rear of 901 Cherry Avenue. We're receiving numerous 911. So far, nothing's seen, just heard only. We have one RP stating that people are running out of the business. Sounds like it's coming from YouTube.
And we have one subject who's deceased inside the building with a self-inflicted wound that at this time we believe to be the shooter.
We just heard a noise, and we didn't even think it was anything. I just, we're so focused in our code, and then suddenly we hear people saying like shooter, shooter, and then your brain just like turns off. We were running out. Gosh, what's going on here?
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I just wanted you to know that I am using this stuff under fair use, and also remember to like and subscribe this channel. Also too, keep in mind I do not make any money on YouTube. This is 5 hours work a day, fighting for freedom. And you can donate with PayPal and Patreon. I just want you to think about this. If everybody gives to PayPal and Patreon, Patreon is every month. Actually, PayPal you can do every month. I have 12,000 subscribers. If everybody gives, I can quit my regular job and go full-time investigations on Charlotte County and possibly even more and beyond. So just keep that in mind. If everybody helps out, I can go full-time doing this. Thanks.